a red flag flying here.
Hiya. I could explain many actions of solidarity and comradeship in my lifetime. Many within the industry in which I work, the coal mining industry. We could talk about the issues at Christmas when we were on strike in 1984, where we had juggernaut after juggernaut after juggernaut of the toys coming from France, from the French CGT, full of toys that promised every kid, every miner's kid, a toy for Christmas. The boys were supposed to get a football, and the girls were supposed to get a dolly. It didn't actually work out that way, and some little laddies in the constituencies, in the mining communities, got the little doll, and some of the little lassies got the football. But it was fine. It worked out great. The miners' strike in 1984, Christmas time, was fantastic, full of solidarity. Whether it would be the miners from South Africa who clubbed together to send some finances, whether it be the food we got from the Ukraine and from Russia, whether it would be the turkeys and the chickens we got from Belgium and the Netherlands, whether it would be the Doc Martens we actually got from a factory in Northampton. The acts of solidarity was amazing. It was a great Christmas, it really was. It was difficult, and we're heading towards like the 9th, 10th month of the miners' strike. It was really difficult, but solidarity, comradeship got me through. I want to tell you basically, very quickly, my introduction to solidarity and comradeship. And that was, I'm from a family of 5 lads. I'm the third in terms of the age. The middle one, 3 older, one younger than me. We lived on the Ain house in a council estate, and my mum and dad, we didn't have like 2 halfpennies to rub together. Christmas was coming. The geese was getting fat, as the saying goes, and we had a bill. My mother had a bill at the shop, a ticky bill basically, just across the road at Evelyn's, a local shop. And we used to hop over the wall. My mum would say, get away to the shop and get us some potatoes. He used to go on and he used to get it on the bill. She would take it off, and then my mum would pay the bill at the end of the week, or possibly the end of the month, whenever we had the money to do so. But there was an issue. My Auntie Meg, who was an elderly lady, lived on the gable lane just opposite us. And her husband, my Uncle Jack, was he was a chimney sweep, just a little fella. And they were all right. They didn't really need much, but there was an issue. Me mom was called into the shop, and Evelyn, the shopkeeper, says, your bill's really high this month leading up to Christmas, and you really need to pay some money. And my mother was a little bit taken back because she didn't understand why that was the case. So they agreed between the shopkeeper and my mother to keep an eye out. And what it was, my younger brother, he was only 5 at the time, he cottoned onto the fact that we could get free stuff from Evelyn's. And he thought that me Auntie Meg and Uncle Jack, who lived opposite us, as I've just mentioned, were suffering. They were old and they didn't look as if they had, very much. So he was jumping over the wall. He was going to the shop and he was getting different food from the shop, putting it on my mum's bill, jumping back, and then he was going and putting it on the doorstep of me, Auntie Meg and Uncle Jack. And they were just opening the door and saying there's food here, and they didn't realise where it was from. They didn't think it was from like a young lad who thought they were in great need. So she was just putting it and filling their cupboards. We didn't have any money. And my little brother, who incidentally grew up to be a fine member of the Her Majesty's Police Force, he was like getting the goods, and it was costing me mum and dad absolute fortunes. That's community organising. It was somebody thinking that other people needed assistance, despite the fact that we needed more assistance than them. And I think that was my first introduction. When you think back, my introduction to solidarity action, by a 5-year-old laddie who just sitting thinking that perhaps there's people out there need assistance, and he was basically just getting this food on me mum's bill. So that was fantastic solidarity. He doesn't even know that I tell this story, but it's so true. There's lots of stories I could tell with regard to solidarity, but I like that one. It's nice at this time of year, and it's really true. So keep thinking about all those people out there. Keep thinking about how you can make a little bit of a difference to people's lives, particularly during this COVID-19 pandemic, particularly during these bleak times, these austere measures which have been imposed upon our communities. Solidarity, colleagues, comrades, friends, brothers and sisters. I hope you have a great Christmas. All the very best. Thank you. Take care of yourselves and stay safe.
We'll keep the red flag flying here.